Hey guys, I'm Caitlin.
And I'm Kayla.
And today we're doing the Dapple Bays Tag.
Alright, so the first question is, what is your favorite color of horse and what is the color of your horse?
Okay, so I don't have my own horse, but the lesson horse that I ride the most, her name is Sapphire. She is a bay with 4 white socks and a blaze. And as for my favorite coloring, I really like a dark bay with lots of chrome or black.
Fancy, the horse I co-board, she is an Appaloosa, so she's kind of a mix of colors. She's gray on her neck, I would say, kind of like a grayish, whitish color, and then on her bum she has some brown dapples that come through in the summer, which are really cute. But my favorite color would probably be blue roan.
We can insert a picture of her.
Yeah. What is your favorite breed and what is the breed of your horse?
So Sapphire is a Clydesdale crossed with a thoroughbred, and as for my favorite breed, I really like thoroughbreds, but they kind of have to be a little bit of a thicker build, not the really skinny, long-legged ones.
Like I said before, Fancy is an Appaloosa, and I believe she's crossed with a quarter horse, and I think my favorite breed would also be a thoroughbred, probably draft cross. What is your favorite season to ride in?
My favorite season to ride in, besides the summertime because of like show season and everything, is definitely the fall because it's still kind of warm out, but it's getting cooler and you can still ride outside, and yeah.
Yeah, I would agree with that. I like the fall, and I feel like you kind of can wear like better things to the barn just because you kind of like layer your clothes and like bring out the vests and the cute sweaters and stuff, so yeah.
And you're not trying to dress really light to get out of the heat. So.
Yeah, and you're not sweating buckets, so. Do you show? I guess we kind of already answered that. But
yeah, we both show.
On the same circuit.
Yeah.
Horses or ponies?
Definitely horses. I'm 5'8", and so I don't necessarily fit on ponies, but every once in a while it's still fun to get on the lesson ponies. And
yeah, I have really long legs, so I would look kind of dumb on ponies, so definitely horses. What discipline do you ride?
Okay.
Story time.
Yeah. Okay, so our coach is a hunter coach, so that's kind of where we started, was in the hunters, and recently, because of Fancy here, we got into the jumpers, so I'll let Kayla explain that.
Yeah, she's an eventer, so obviously she has experience in the jumpers, but when she first came, she hadn't been ridden in a long time, so we kind of just wanted to bring her back with just hunter style, I guess you could say. And then after she was kind of back to her old self, we felt like it would be best to put her in the jumper ring, and she's totally excelled there, and you can tell that's where she likes to be. And so Caitlin's horse Sapphire, she is a draftier mare, so the judges don't particularly like that look, so she definitely does a lot better in the jumper ring as well, so it's just a good fit for us all together. What is your favorite tack store?
Okay, so we both live in Canada, and so we don't have like Dover or Smart Pack or any of those, so definitely I really like our local tack store because it's really close to our barn, so I find myself going there a lot, and that's where I get like all of my stuff for riding. But also every once in a while it's fun to mix it up and go to Greenhawk. Yeah,
so Greenhawk is like the Canadian version of Dover. So it's definitely actually the biggest tack store we have.
Yeah.
But my favorite would be our local tack store. And if I'm just browsing online or like looking at prices or something like that, I really do like the Smart Pack website. I think it's run really well and organized nicely, so I like to browse on there. Do you own / lease / take lesson or ride lesson horses?
Okay, so we've already answered this, but I do ride a lesson horse, but I'm definitely planning on co-boarding in the coming year.
I co-board. If you don't know what co-boarding is, in my case, my coach leases a horse from a lady, and then I pay half the board, and I get 3 rides a week, including 1 lesson, and she is my show horse, so if someone else were to ride her for some reason, I would have priority, but I am the only one who rides her, so that's not really a problem. What are your riding goals?
So at our barn every year, our coach has these sheets that we fill in for our riding goals for the coming year, just so she can kind of get a feel for what we want to do. So mine this year were to win a reserve champion and just overall course improvement, and I have reached the reserve champion. I was very happy about that one. And just because of the switching disciplines, the course improvement one hasn't been totally laid down, but I feel like in some aspects it has been reached.
Yeah, sorry, I keep looking over there, but my dog hurt herself like 2 days ago, and so she was walking really weird, so I was just making sure she was okay. But my riding goals were to jump higher because I had been on a pony and a greenie for the past like year, so I really hadn't been jumping very high and I missed it. Improve my jumping position because I also kind of, I don't know, it was harder to have good position just because the horses were kind of crazier, so I was really focused on them, which I know shouldn't really affect your position, but it did. And oh yeah, I wanted to teach little kids, and not necessarily like teach lessons, but like if it meant helping them learn how to brush their horses or tack up, that's like what I wanted to do. So my jumping position has been improved, I would say.
Yeah, definitely. It looks really good now.
And jumping higher I've done, and I've sort of been helping little kids here and there. It's occasional. What is your favorite riding accomplishment?
As of right now that I can think of, it was definitely winning my reserve champion ribbon because it came kind of unexpectedly. I was at my first jumper show and I'd never really done anything like that before, and it was my horse's first jumper show, and yeah, it was really nice.
Yeah, at that same show, Fancy and I won our speed round, and that was just kind of like proof that all our hard work had been paid off. Not entirely, but it was her first show in years and my first jumper show, so it kind of just gave us the motivation to just keep working hard and fighting for what you want. So I think those are all the questions. Yep.
So we tag all of you to do this tag as well, and if you want to leave a video response below, we'll definitely check those out.
Yeah, so thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you guys later.
Bye!